serious business, my friends. Now, as you know, we're heading into November. It is also election season coming up. Now, at the Serpent's Den, we support the fine men and women, I have said, who made our city what it is today. Much like this great man who is coming up in just a moment, our guest of honor here tonight, running for re-election, please give a warm welcome to Mayor Thomas O'Malley! Oh, yes. Mr. Mayor, please. Oh, that's all right. Yes. Yes. Oh,
I believe I've got it.
Yes, there we go. There you are, sir.
Yes, I'm happy to be here in front of all of you fine voters, and I know you're voters. I've seen some of you at the polls. I believe you were in the 11th precinct, 7th, I think, 9th for you, and the 12th, and also the, oh, say hello to the other triplets for me. Well, before I became your mayor, Chicago's claim to fame was as hog butcher to the nation.
That's that mug Sandberg's doing.
Well, that's what he gets for drinking the lake water straight. It needs a little disinfectant. Now, I have changed this city from something that frightened people, quite frankly, to a great economic center. We've built out the docks, built out an area so that we can be the major importers to the nation. Matter of fact, I thank you for that tip on the cheap cement. I must say that you can go down to those docks anytime, day or night, and see our expert longshoremen gingerly taking crates off of the boats and putting them onto trucks that go rumbling across the nation, supplying what ails us, the cure for it. Now, this city has become, under my administration, a place of excitement, a place of entertainment.
Here, here.
It's also become the melting pot that America was meant to be.
Here, here.
You can go through Chicago and find the great Scotch strength, the Canadian rye humor. We've actually made this city a haven for wayward spirits. Now, as many of you know, I'm a great friend of the small businessman in this town, as Mr. O'Brien can freely attest.
Absolutely.
And as many of the others in this audience can. Oh, by the way, I need to set up a meeting about that deal with your cousin Guido for next week. Where was I? Oh, yes. I know there have been some criticisms of my budget cuts recently. I'm simply trying to make this great city more efficient. There's especially a lot of noise coming from Police Chief Davis. Now, you all know the great respect that I have for Chief Davis. But look around you. What's going on? Where do you see the police? They're standing on the corners. Or maybe leaning up against a motorcycle, sitting in cars, listening to their radios and doing nothing else. Oh, you'll occasionally find some of them getting themselves a free piece of fruit or sampling the fine donuts around town. But why should we pay all those people to do nothing? It's simple economics. You get value for what you pay or you don't pay. Now, as you go to the polls, keep in mind who it is that's made this city what it is today. Go to the polls and vote early and often for Thomas O'Malley, the man who made Chicago what it is today.
Here, here! Yes, now, Mr. Mayor, right over here, sir. Now, Mr. Mayor, oh, let us move this out of the way there. Mr. Mayor, that was a fine speech. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me just say that I am proud to be a citizen and a businessman in a city run by a man of your caliber. So on behalf of myself and those under my employment here at the club, Mr. Mayor, would you accept, please, this generous donation to your upcoming campaign, and know that we here at the Serpent's Den, workers and patrons, we support the re-elect of Mayor Thomas O'Malley!
Thank you humbly for this, and I must say that you've been more than generous, and I will promise you this: whatever is not needed for my campaign will go to my favorite and most deserving charity.
Here, here! Again, round of applause for Mayor Thomas